Yeah, totally. Hello, Piantinis. We are back, and I'd like to say hello, Lozzie Wozzie.
Hello, Chetty Wetty. Hi, how are you?
Can I tell you, I'm feeling dangerous because I've ordered a coffee in the afternoon, and it's just like a reminder, like, I have all these rules in my head, and then it's like, well, why do you have those?
Because they're made to be broken. So that's why we do it. We build walls to break them down, babe. Hell yeah.
Do you know what my favorite question to ask people is? How many coffees do you have in a day? So, like, I asked someone today, and they're like, yeah, I have 4, I have 5. And I was like, okay, so then guess what I do? I'm at 2 coffees.
2. That's not many at all. You're fine.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. I don't think many people are doing this, but when people are like a 5 coffee day, that's fine. But if you're purchasing 5 lattes from a cafe a day, that's crazy. That's financially crazy. That's milk crazy. That's like just the relationships you'd be forming at a cafe. Like, not many people are doing that, I think.
Really? So you're saying, like, if someone's having 5, like, what's normal? They're making them at home, and maybe one's bought.
It's a French press or something,
right.
Or an instant. I'm a huge. You know what I do, which I've been called very suburban for doing so.
Ooh.
Is I love those like sachet coffees, Nescafe, hazelnut latte.
Honestly, like, if I don't know what, again, another rule I've made up, but I'm like, I haven't been doing them because I'm trying to be non-milk, and all of them have, like, sort of milk solids, but, like, I'm fine. Like, I'll eat gelato if I really want to. So what's stopping me from getting the Tim Tam, like, on its, like, sachet of coffee?
It's just a little bit of milk. It's not that much.
But that, to me, is, like, the height of, like, I don't know if the word's luxury, but, like, height of, like, pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
That's how I'm living. It's, like, absolutely luxurious. I'm only buying them on sale because when you see them full price, you go, that's silly.
Yeah.
Because but still, it works out to be, $1 a coffee or something if you bought it full price. But I'm enjoying myself.
I've just had an idea.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? If they, like, made a cartoon version of us, you'd be the sachet and I'd be the pod.
Yes.
Long and short. I can see it.
Yes. Every friend pairing has a sachet and a pod. And if you don't know which one you are, you're the sachet.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just thinking about my coffee I'm crazy about. I sometimes have no coffee. I kind of have had a coffee today, which I'll tell you about. I had a cup of tea this morning, but sometimes I don't know. I could take or leave it.
It's just like it's an accessory. That's what coffee is. It's like a life accessory in the way that you have like a handbag. Like coffee can you can just pick it up, put it down like whenever you want. You can have a 5 coffee day today. You can have a no coffee day tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
You don't have to report to anyone. You don't have to. You can just like.
You don't. Hey, and if you're listening to this and you're like, my coffee reports are overdue. You don't have to. You're not accountable.
There's no tax.
There's no gun. There's no tax. It's tax free.
There's no coffee tax return. Then you have to like remember all the coffees you had and like tally them up, and then you have to like declare them.
Well, it is. It's the new financial year for us. It'll be a few weeks into it for you guys listening. But so everyone's done their taxes. Everyone's done their coffee tax return. That's how many coffees you had throughout the financial year. If you haven't kept your receipts, what are you doing? What do you mean? And then everyone acts like you're crazy if you're not keeping all your coffee receipts and knowing where they are and understanding them. It's easy. What do you mean?
So funny.
Oh my God. What I've been doing, what I did for my coffee today, okay, is I was just thinking about this and I don't want to dox myself, but then also I think I've already doxed myself. Like everyone knows where I am all the time. Everyone knows where I live.
True.
It's fine.
This Honesty podcast is like a Find My Friends. Essentially, we're telling you where we are, where we've been. You can just find us.
It's truly a series of cryptic hints as to the exact locations of our homes and our workplaces. And if you want to bad enough, you can come kill us.
But like, in all respect, if you really want it that bad, fine.
Yeah. If you really want to come.
Oh my God, stop. Okay.
So if you really want to come kill me, you could probably work out where this is. But where I live, there is like a corner shop, like right across the road from my house. And it's like, it's a relic. It's like one of the last like corner shops. Like it's just this like milk bar out the front. It's like the shelves of random stuff. It's just a random shop. And they stock the exact same like iced coffee flavored milk that they had at my high school canteen. And so I've just been going over there with freaking gold coins and getting a little coffee nippies. Shout out to the real ones who know. And I had my little coffee nippies. And it's like when you drink, do you remember what you used to get from your school canteen? Like, did you have like a chocolate milk or something that was specific?
Yeah. It's quite hazy, but I would love to engage with the girls from school who would have a more visceral memory to like unlock that in myself. But we definitely had things, but I just can't remember them.
Yeah, because I used to have this iced coffee all the time, and it's like the brand is Nippies, which is like a random ass brand, and it has such a specific flavor. And when I have that sip of it, it just my whole brain lights up. It activates something.
What comes to mind?
It's
what
so
memories?
good. Just like being in the canteen, having fun, chilling out. You know, everyone says like, "Oh, high school isn't the best days of your lives," but maybe it is.
Can I picture you in a uniform? Can you picture?
Yeah,
like, are you wearing the uniform in your head when you're sipping?
Yeah, I'm in the tunic.
In the tunic.
In the tune. I'm
in
going
the stew. In the chew.
In the tune. In the stew. With my coffee.
Can I be honest with you? Like, you know how there's like that Sean McAuliffe show.
Which one?
The very good point. That it's like the Origin Odysseys. I know this because I've been pitched for it and told no.
Yeah. I actually don't know. Oh wait,
it's the one where like he'll take a comedian back to their like hometown.
He does, yeah.
And it's about like, you know, unlocking, you know, how you like your. To me, honestly, you telling me this, I'm like, I want you to take me to this place. I want you to show me the nippies and I want to drink it and like interview you and sort of engage in that past, Lauren.
I would die to go back and do a walking tour of Pennant Hills High School with Sean McAuliffe, and you can come as well.
Okay, yeah. In the tune?
In the tune, and we have to wear the tunic.
I don't know why we're not wearing tunics for this pod.
I don't know why we're not wearing tunics like every day in winter. It makes perfect sense.
This honestly is giving like we're both in year 11 again. In tunics. We're like drinking coffee, like we're drinking nippies, and we're like just literally gossiping about school. Like that's still, but it's not the same. You said it was the best years of your life back then. Not now.
Not now. But it was pretty cool. It would be cool. Like, it's annoying because wherever you go, like, that's where you are. Wherever you go, you think that's, like, the most stressful thing in the world. But I wish I could, like, go back. Actually, no, because I'd be more stressed if I had to go back to school now, because I would be like, you need to get better grades. You can't do an arts degree again. You need to become a doctor. You can't do what you did. You can't do what you did.
Yeah, that stress stays.
So, know? Like, that would be stressful.
But can I just say, like, what a gift that you, like, I'm sorry, but, like, if we could just return to the soul of the story, is that around the corner from you is a literal talisman of a pastime that you get to enjoy. Yeah. Think about, I talk about this all the time, like defunct brands and products and things that like food, especially where you can't go back.
And smells and stuff. Like I feel like Sports Girl has, if you go in and smell all the products in Sports Girl, if you have as much time as I do,
weekend,
and you pop in a Sports Girl and you smell all the products, there's a few scents happening in Sports Girl right now that are very early 2000s lip gloss that you might have had as a child.
Take me there.
You've got to go. You've got to have a sniff.
Take me there.
Let it activate something.
That awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any scent that I can think of. Oh, well, I'll say this. When I think of scent, I only recently got like a signature scent like in the past few years when I started working with Bryce at Triple J, because he like literally is a scent guy, and then I just like given up scent. But do you know and I'm like 30 now, right? So it's like, okay, girl, it's time to have a signature scent. Like it's part of you know, it's like a fun, guys, amazing.
If you don't have a signature scent yet,
what
are you doing?
No, so true. No, I can't put that pressure on the people listening to this. No, there actually isn't. It's like, again, it's like a fun opt-in if you want to. It like it can invigorate your life, but it is absolutely not necessary. But I think about, I had a signature scent in school, in the tune, literally like before it was like a big thing. And it was I wish, again, it's defunct, so I'd love to like find it and it would unlock memories in the way that you talk about nippies. But I had a Ralph Lauren perfume. I can picture the bottle. It's like orange and the lid was blue. And I remember girls that I would see years later down school being like, I always remember that scent. Like that was completely Concetta Caristo. Like isn't that amazing? Like, and I reckon if I smelt that, I would be taken back.
You would.
To a time that a lot of it's blocked out from trauma. But that's what I think about scent.
It would activate you, maybe negatively.
Bit of both.
Bit of both.
No, because I loved school. I
Yeah,
actually did
yeah,
really
school would
like
be
parts of school. I enjoyed so much.
Well, that's what they say that you should, if you're going on like a big holiday, you
Which we
should
are,
buy a
okay.
specific, which we are for 4 nights. You should buy like a specific perfume for the holiday. And so then you like remember the trip when you smell it later on.
Maybe we do that at the airport.
Signature scent.
Yeah.
What
Oh
should it
my
be? But
god, girls trip, like it hasn't even started and it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Really, so many things we have to do. I remember in high school, the signature scent was like, or maybe it was more primary. There was that cotton candy flavored body spray.
Oh, that's sick.
Yum.
Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, as you said that, I was like, do you remember like vomit and like when there was powder put on it in the beginning? That's
Like sawdust on vomit. Oh, nostalgia.
This scent of like grass, like being mowed, like
yeah.
in the field or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Bunsen burner.
Gas.
Gas of science class.
Yeah, I could smell that. I can smell that. A sensory tour. Okay, well, that's the show. That's the pitch. A sensory tour.
That is awesome.
Of people's past. But you'd have to get smell-o-vision for it.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're just at AI.
If the technology catches up. Kind of relevant to teenage years, but I was just thinking about this because I turned down a street called Prince Albert Street. And then I remember, do you remember Prince Albert piercings? Do you remember like... Do you know what I mean when I say Prince Albert piercing?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, how embarrassing. What's the reference?
No, this is really exciting.
Okay.
Because this is like, I don't know, like I remember when I was like a teenager, it was like the most crazy and shocking thing to ever find out about. And like I feel like it was like in the zeitgeist and everyone's thinking about it, everyone's talking about it. It was like, that's so crazy. And then I haven't thought about it in 100 years. But a Prince Albert piercing is on the penis and it goes through the urethra and like out the bottom of the end of the penis. And I just wanted to like say, like, do you remember this? Like, is anyone talking about this?
Is that its formal name? Or is it a colloquial name?
It is what it's called. And then I looked it up because I was like, why is it called that? And there's no historical basis for why it's called that, okay? But the like legend, the alleged story is that like Prince Albert had it and then because then he would tether his penis like with a ribbon on the piercing to his leg so that it didn't create a bulge in his trousers.
This is... okay, so it's a history lesson.
It's a history, yeah. But this is unfounded.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way that's real. A prince fucking dying of... Actually, maybe. I keep forgetting history's actually crazy.
Yeah.
And what is it? Fact is stranger than fiction.
So true.
Wow. I literally have never heard those words, never knew that.
Wow. Catholic school, I guess.
Do you think people like still have that piercing in this day and age?
Well, that's what I wanted to kind of do a call out.
Yeah. Okay, it's your Triple J.
Hey guys, phone in. Hit us on the text line. Do you have a Prince Albert piercing? Does anyone in real life have this piercing? I think if anyone has it, it's for like an older man who's incredibly sexual and like fluid in his sexuality. I don't think many people are just like getting them. Like, is it out of fashion?
That's really cool to learn, like, what's in fashion with piercings. Like, that we're not really, unless you're probably deep in the piercing community, you're not thinking about that.
No, and maybe are millennials killing the Prince Albert piercing?
Whoa.
Why aren't we doing it anymore? Why aren't we celebrating the history?
I imagine, like, would it be, like, cringe to, like, get a piercing on the side of the nose?
Nostril.
You know, like, could be doing that as a millennial, and, like, Gen Z, like, yuck. Like, we don't do that.
Yeah, what's this... Gen Zs, what are they doing? They're doing a septum more.
Septum.
I had my nose pierced. I had the nostril piercing.
Can I say this? I'm just going off like just instinct. Like, you've had your nipple pierced, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember you had a bit about it.
I did. I do. Yeah. I said I had to take it out because I kept showing it to DJs.
Oh, it's
and I did.
A classic.
And it was funny. It was good.
And don't you think like of the two of us, like, do you think it's more Lauren coded to have the like? I don't know. I think like it's. I can't tell.
It's hard to tell because you're more like outgoing and stuff than me, but you're also kind of like a good girl.
I have a Charlotte streak.
Yeah, you do. Whereas
I think so.
I'm definitely more reserved, but also people would be like, she's probably fucking crazy.
I don't want you to be offended, and please give me permission to 100% take this back. But like,
am I Miranda?
I was going to say, you Miranda with the Samantha streak.
Yeah, I take that. I'm Miranda when she has her neighbor across the way and she flashes him one single boob out of her kimono.
Am I allowed to say I'm a Carrie with a Charlotte streak? I'm pushing the Carrie narrative. No one wants to touch Carrie, but like I would be honored to be Carrie.
Same. I would say, I definitely have a bit of Carrie in me. But also, like, I don't have that much Carrie in me. Like, she's pissing me off at the moment, to be honest. If you guys are watching it just like that. Carrie's a landlord now. And she's being really rude. She was like wearing high heels on her wooden floors all day, all night. And her downstairs tenant was like, don't do that. And she was like, I have to wear heels.
I don't think I can walk without heels.
And I'm like, okay, well then that's a medical condition. It's called toe walking and you need a surgery.
That's so funny because like you're watching it based on reality and I'm watching it being like, oh, it's like to be a girl that like her problem is she can't not wear heels. Like, you have to fight to get me in heels to wear more than an hour without my toes throbbing. Like, you know what I mean? I've worn sneakers for 10 years non-stop.
Yeah, or Birkenstocks. I need like an orthopedic shoe at a minimum. I'm wearing trendy sneakers right now that aren't like the same ones you have, New Balances. And you're not wearing them right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My brain's slow. I'm like, New Balance, what am I? Yeah, keep going, sorry.
I'm wearing trendy sneakers right now and not like my athlete's foot Saucony fucking walking shoes. And I'm like, kind of sacrificing comfort for style today.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had the thought, can you put orthotics in heels? Because like technically I'm supposed to be wearing orthotics.
Doctor said I had to put these orthotics in my Louboutins. Is that
literally like Addison Rae's like in interviews being like, yeah, she's like worn out the red sole of her Louboutin. She loves to go for long walks in Louboutins, and I'm like,
what?
That's a Carrie. Like that's a certain type of girl, and like I would do anything to be that whimsical and to be that like whatever you call that. But I just don't have that.
I don't have the capacity to be uncomfortable in any way for any extended period of time. You know what I was actually thinking about? Did I say this on the podcast? Did I try to do it as stand-up? Did I try to explain it to someone? It didn't make sense. But I've had this thought, like, especially watching Charlotte and Sex and the City and, like, going for walks in heels. When you're a woman wearing these, like, uncomfortable things, like tight, restrictive clothing and high heels, like every second of your day, like you're aware of your body and the pain that it's in. And it like brings, like there's a sort of meditation to it. It's like, do you know in the Da Vinci Code how the monk wears like a spiked thing around his leg that is always stabbing into him and he's bleeding?
Oh, I've heard of that, but I've never seen it far out. And that just made me go, I need to watch that movie.
Wait, guys, the Da Vinci Code, you need them.
Oh my God,
you gotta watch this
fully.
No, actually, it's like fine. But that's like a thing that like monks do because to like punish themselves or to like, but it's like that's the same as wearing heels, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, totally.
It's godly.
Yeah, it is godly. It is like, oh my God, I hope that when I go to heaven, we hope if I scrape by in there, that I get to like. You know what I've always dreamed of with heaven? I've always said this. I hope there's like a big couch and you get to like sit there and go, show me all the moments in history with the truth. Like, you know, show me exactly what happened with JFK. Show me exactly what happened with like fucking.
I remember you telling me this verbatim and you said, I hope heaven is, I get there and I sit down and they say, this is what happened with Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Literally like a non-stop Netflix of whatever you want to know about. And guess what I hope I'm wearing? Eels. I get to wear heels and my feet never hurt in heaven and I'm wearing Louboutins, Addison Rae style. Up and down heaven I'm going clomp, clomp, clomp. And it's not like and just like that where I have to worry about my downstairs neighbor because there isn't one because I'm dead and I'm in heaven and everything's awesome.
But it's hell and that's hell.
Oh, that's hell! You live underneath Carrie Bradshaw wearing heels and also going clomp, clomp, clomp. That is hell.
I'm underneath you. You're in heaven clip-clopping above me. I'm down there hearing clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop and I'm going, and I'm never going to know what happened to Jean-Benet Ramsey.
And you really wanted to know, even more than me.
I really wanted to know.
And the mushroom case. Anyways, let's not go too hot water. Can I ask you a question? Just like, have you ever dreamed in... I talked about this on the show, but I really want to deep dive with you. I said on the breakfast program, when you come in for your segment, that I dream in choreography.
Let's get into that.
I sort of wanted to get into that because, like... I just want to ask you a question. Firstly, what's your connection to dance? Do you have any... I'm going to leave that there. That's my question.
What's my connection to dance? I would say I'm not naturally a dancer. I would struggle to like unselfconsciously dance in public without chemical interference in the form of alcohol or hard drugs. But I mean, well, I had my whole journey in Argentina. I had to learn how to do the tango.
Oh my God, one of those chicest stories in the world.
I mean, like, quick recap. I feel like I've talked about it a lot, but quick recap. But I went to Argentina, and then I had to do the tango for this role in a TV show, and I was like, they'll just film me from the waist up. It's going to be fine. And then I get there, and I immediately had to do heaps of, like, tango lessons, and it was really hard, and my character was meant to be the best at tango out of everyone, and I, as a person, was the worst at tango out of everyone because everyone else was Hollywood,
so
and
true.
I was just...
Holly weird.
Yeah, I was Holly freaking weird. And, so I had to, like, learn how to tango, but then actually what made all the difference in the tango is when I had a really good partner, a professional dancer as your partner, and they can kind of just guide you around and swing you around, and it takes two to tango is really... the lesson in all of that.
Your lived experience taught you that phrase is real. It takes two to tango.
It literally took two to tango. And me and Jose could tango, but without him, I don't think I could. And it was really fun. Once you can do it, it's, like, really fun. That's the thing about dance. You watch them do that and you go, fuck, that would be awesome to do a flip. It's always my defense of Benson Boone, you know?
Yeah. Well, someone's got to.
Why is he flipping? And I'm like, would you not if you could?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Honestly, I think that's, like, a mic drop retort of, like, you actually can't come back from that. Like, if you could, you would, and you can't, so you don't.
Yeah, so you can just sit there and hate on him, but at the end of the day, he's doing a backflip while singing a song, so that's the bare minimum, actually, and he's doing it.
You have, like, unlocked, again, we're going back to the in the tune, but actually before the tunic, I'm talking primary school, there was this girl, I remember, it was like she was weirdly, like, distantly related. Imagine, you know, like in the WOG zone, like I've got a cousin who's a friend, the family know each other, like weirdly
are we related,
each other.
are we family friends? Well, there's a
And I can see where we are. We're out on the oval at primary school, and this girl was short and stocky, that type of like
a gymnast build.
Yes, that's absolutely it.
Like a Florence Pugh, like a Pink. Like a Hayden Panettiere.
Oh, she could keep going. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want me to harshly notice celebrities' body types and point it out? Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, again, another reason you're in hell and I'm up there going, la, 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 la.
I'm down there.
No. So, and I just remember this girl, she would... I don't know how you get into it when you're a kid, but it's very easy to go like, yeah, I'm flipping, like, look at me. And then she would just...
some kids can just flip.
Do multiple
Gymnast.
Run up, somersault, backflip, and she would just go up and down. And everyone would just go, yeah.
Wow.
They'd go, yeah, like, you own this place. Like, we're not going to not be like, this is awesome, like, and just watch you. And that's Benson Boone in year 2025. And everyone's, like, going to make it about, oh, you're not Harry Styles, and like make it about, oh, your music isn't whatever, but it's like, I reckon deep down everyone's like, okay, you're flipping on us hard. You're like living the best life ever. Like, we're like struggling with like cozy lives and like, you know, like,
we're out here. I haven't even done, I'm like 4 coffee tax returns overdue.
I haven't done my coffee tax. I'm stressed. And Benson Boone is on the fucking Tonight Show doing a backflip off the table.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I think look in the mirror and it's that.
It's jealousy. It's envy. It's what it is.
And so this is also go back to dance. Dance, I honestly think about is like, yeah, it's the one thing that I actually think if you ask me the question of like what I wish I could do, it's dance. And I said I dream in choreo, like being in a part of a team where like you're doing really hard choreo and you're like feeling confident and sexy, which like I don't have that a lot.
Because there's something about dance, and that's what I struggle with, and probably you would too as comedians. It's like singing or something. It's because it's so sincere. And earnest.
Yes.
And it's kind of cringe. Like, no offense to any dancers, shout out. It's incredibly skilled. It's incredibly hard. But it's like, it's the most like art for art's sake. Like, you can't really make money as a dancer. You can't do like, what the hell do you do? It's like so hard, but it's like not its own career in the same way that like being a songwriter or something is.
Okay, but isn't comedy the same thing? Like art for art's sake? Like, it's just a very different form of it. Because I'm like, comedy is like, well, it's not blanket this, but the art is to be like, I'm the full, like, obviously you're in control and that is the art of it. But there's something about, like, the comedy is to, like, I don't know, it's just, like, the opposite mode of dancing. to me.
Because it's completely self-conscious and like self-aware and like
yes,
and like but dance is just like I'm moving my body.
Yeah, and it's like, look, like, and bang, and I'm hitting the things, and it's about being like, and I just couldn't be, comedy's to make it look effortless, and like you haven't, all this result. It's like a complete, so I think there's something alluring about that I wonder one day if that, like, I'll get there. And I honestly think, tell me about, as my friend, like, don't you think you'd be shocked if you just, like, watched me do a performance where there's, like, no, I'm the butt of the joke, I'm being silly, like, you just had to, like, nail a thing. I just think that would be, like, I don't know. I don't even know if Ben would stay with me. He'd be like, who is this? He'd be like, this isn't what I signed up for.
We'd probably have to end the podcast if you could nail one piece of choreography. I don't know. Are you ever, like, you say, like, I don't know if I'll ever get there. Like, are you, like, taking dance lessons? Are you doing anything for this?
Awesome. Back to the work. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
I don't know. Okay, wait. I know you don't have time.
No. I don't think that's true. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm so sorry to, like, quickly, like, just because this is giving, like, a nostalgic theme, this episode. Yeah. Again, one of the highlights of my life was, like, with my best friend in primary school, Simone, and she was, like, my best friend, and we were thick as thieves, and one of our early sports things was to make a choreographed dance, and I will never forget, the song we got was literally iconic, perfect, toxic, and I remember we worked on choreo, we're talking, like, not middle school, like year 5, year 4, year 5, and we did this amazing choreo, and then you had to perform it on the stage in front of, like, the other kids in sport, and it was one of the most thrilling moments of my life. So am I just trying to chase that feeling again? Yes. What am I doing? I once did a pole dancing class, and you know this, and that was, like, pre-PT, pre-discovering and working for any type of muscle and body strength.
Yeah, was it just too hard?
It was so hard.
I think it would just be too hard.
It was too hard, but honestly, it was more this thing of trying to learn how to, like, dip into that, learning to love yourself, pushing through being uncomfortable. And I remember I did my, like, graduation class, and I remember Ben being so uncomfortable being around, like, all these incredibly confident, beautiful women in, like, lingerie, like, dancing literally on a pole in a sort of erotic manner. And for me, obviously, I'm giving, like, cutesy vibes, like, not fully committing it. I just did my first beginner's class, but it unlocked something small that I reckon I could continue, and it could build into a performance one day.
Well, I'm excited to see you secretly train as a dancer for months and months and then have a performance. That's a movie, right? Like, what is that? Like, that's there's tap dogs, or there's all sorts of stuff.
But do you see that narrative for yourself, or you're like, I'm actually good? Or do you think that that's like a longing you have? How relatable do you think this is? How many people do you think are secretly, like, would love to unlock dancing?
I think a lot of people would do that, would have that kind of desire, but maybe not a longing enough to actually pursue it. Because there's, like, caring enough to pursue it, and then also having the confidence to pursue it, which would be two different things. I don't care enough to pursue it, I think. What I envy is, like, the athleticism, I think, like, because I like, have never been fit in my life, and I've been trying to be fit for my whole life.
It's so hard.
And it never gets easier.
It's
so
hard.
And you, like, you get sick for 1 week, and you take a break, and then you blink, and it's been 2 weeks, you haven't gone to the gym, you're back to square one.
Back to square one.
I'm at the physio, he's saying your hips just keep locking up. And I'm like, I know. So that's where I'm at.
It's so hard. And I feel like this is a safe space, because, like, I say it to Ben, and he's like, but don't you love that? And I'm like, no, I hate it. Like, I hate how hard it is to, like, work out and to, like, push yourself, and that's literally what it is.
It's so hard. I hate that it's hard.
I hate that it's hard. And he's like, well, that's the whole thing. Don't you love when you're, like, panting on the floor and you can't move? And I'm like,
what?
No. And can I just say that? No. Like, but do I love the feeling of, like, getting stronger? Yes. But do I hate the journey? Yes. Let me say that.
Yeah, no one is saying that.
No one's saying that.
And the other day, and it doesn't make me feel good either. The other day, I swear to God, I haven't had heaps of migraines in my life. I'm not a big migraine sufferer, but I recently have had a few over the past year. And I swear to God, I got up early. I went to the gym. I had a healthy breakfast. I, like, did some work. I sat down, and I had a migraine. My body was like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? You stupid. What the hell is this? Like, my brain came out my ears. It was like, something's going on. Is it the end of the freaking world?
That sucks. What do you do when you have a migraine? Because my mum gets them, and I feel so bad. Like, they're just so, can we just say unfair?
Yeah.
So unfair.
I'm so glad I haven't had many. You just lie there. You just meant to lie there and chill out. Because I never got them until, and then this is, like, forgive me for doing a stand-up bit on the pod.
Oh, take it away.
But
Take
I
the
will.
floor.
I had really bad acne last year, actually. That's what we've missed on the pod. We didn't do the pod while I had acne. That wasn't the reason, but it helped. I had really bad acne, so I went on the pill to fix my acne, which was good. The pill did fix my acne, but then I started getting migraines with like visual disturbances. And I got 2, and I went to the doctor because I know that if you get migraines with visual auras, you can't be on the pill because it means that you might like have a stroke and die.
So good that you know that. Like I would have just kept taking it and died.
Well, I got the first migraine, and I said, this means I could have a stroke and die. I'm just gonna give it a minute. And then I got a second one, and I was like, oh, where to the doctor? And anyway, the doctor said, yeah, so you need to stop taking the pill because you might have a stroke and die. Yeah. And I said, but if I go off the pill, will my acne come back? And she said, it's not really a choice. And I said, like, it is.
Are you really asking me?
I said, the choice is acne or death. And then in my bit, I go, and my skin's still looking pretty good. So which did I choose? But I did go off the pill, guys. Do go off the pill if you get migraines. And my acne didn't come back.
I know, amazing.
Touch wood.
Come in.
Come in.
But not the acne.
Not acne. Hello, acne here.
No. We're not home.
No one's home. I just hit.
Go to the next house.
Hey, go to my friend's house. Go to my enemy's house. Please do not darken my doorstep. This is a PSA. Anyone out there suffering? Anyone suffering from acne? My heart goes out to you.
Totally.
I can't stress enough how much it ruined my life. I've been talking to a girlie who's a comic as well. She's suffering really bad from acne right now. Sending power to you all.
Fully.
Thoughts and prayers. It's fucked up.
You know what? Okay, this might be, honestly, like, cut this if it's insensitive, but have you seen on, like, TikTok?
Okay, I won't cut it, but continue.
But be ready. Have the scissors there.
We'll see.
Okay. You know on TikTok, I hope people have seen this. Have you seen there, like, these face keenies where, like, people have famous celebrities printed on, like, a balaclava, and it's, like, people put on Drake? Like, it's this, like, sheer-looking balaclava thing, and it will have Drake's face. So people put a hoodie and they have the face skinny on and it looks like Drake, and people, you can pick any. I was like, because I told you, like, if you have any blemish or any sort of skin, like, it makes your life doubly hard, let alone full-blown acne, which I can't even speak of, and I know how lucky that is. But to be able to do anything, the mental fortitude that would take to put yourself out there, and I'm like, so imagine if you could have, like, a face keenie. Like, imagine if you could just, like, have a different face, like, like a face keenie that you just covers everything and, like, just your eyes, so, like, you can, like, brave the day.
That would be good, except that it would look crazy unless it was perfectly real. I guess you've got, like, full face prosthetics to cover your acne.
That should be a TV show.
Yes, and then you just but then you know what that would kind of do is, like, probably getting full face prosthetics would maybe make your acne worse, and then you're stuck in this vicious cycle of needing to do full face prosthetics every day.
Cut that. It was insensitive.
Cut it. It's insensitive.
We haven't solved it.
We didn't fix it.
In this rip.
I guess you can wear, like, a medical, because my acne was super focused around my mouth and chin, so, like, a medical face mask covered it pretty well.
A medical face?
Like a mask. Like a COVID mask.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, so true.
You can just wear a mask.
It's your huge sunglasses that you have.
And huge sunglasses.
The mask.
Yeah.
Hoodie up.
Yeah.
Hat.
And then that's me at the shops if my acne comes back. You'll see me like that.
Oh, can I just say on the pod, I wasn't planning to say this, but I'm starting a journey of complete hair removal all at once.
Okay, not on the head. Not on the not on the head.
Sorry. At 30 years old, I'm excited to say I finally realized that financially, like, Laser with all their sales and it's, like, actually quite achievable to start, like, removing full body hair on the legs and feet and potentially Brazilian. I've got hairy feet, not afraid to say. And Brazilian and then also I've just started electrolysis on my face, which is a bit more intense, and it's like 1 million electrodes at the hairs on your face, because hopefully people know this, hair on your face is more hormonal, and I've been getting laser on and off for, like, literally 10 years or something.
Do you get that many dark hairs on your face? Because I get a few, but I can just pluck them out.
So true. I don't get that many. I would say, like, 10 Oh, maybe not even 10. Wow, maybe less. But like it's like when they keep like they grow out, like it's just this constant, like I'm constantly policing and like needing to get that, and then they're getting stuck and then they're getting pimpled. Like, I don't know, I just like want it to be done. And electrolysis is literally permanent. You could have a baby, your hormones could go fucking crazy. No, see ya, they're done. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. You know what I'm seeing? I saw like Cameron Diaz talking about this on a thing, but she was talking about permanent hair removal, and she was talking about how like, what if you get older and you like want your bush back, which I think is what her experience has been.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you're going to get older and want like the 5 whiskers that you grow on your chin back. Unless,
I hope not.
Unless.
No, I know that exact quote. It's so funny because I attribute that to Kim Kardashian, but I think maybe they both said it.
Yeah.
The bush I felt conflicted about because I remember them being like, you know, when you're older, like maybe you want the choice of a bush. So I always like prided myself on it. I think I got laser on the bikini because I'm like, everyone's going to want to not have hair for their bikini. Okay, not everyone.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. But no, it makes sense.
But, you know, like that's more the classic.
Especially like you're Italian, so like I assume your hair is darker and thicker than mine. Like I have like, you know, white person, red hair privilege. I have I would have like medium level of body hair. I'm not like one of those people, like my mom is so annoying. She's like, I barely even grow underarm hair. I've got one underarm hair. I have to shave my legs once a year. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm your fucking hobbit daughter covered in hair like her father. But no, I do just grow underarm hair in a normal way. But like, I don't know. I don't care enough to do it. And like having to have an appointment would really kill me.
Yeah,
what is
it is more admin.
Fortnightly that you're going to have to go get laser?
No, actually, it's weirdly like 6 weeks or something. So, but it is, yeah. There are appointments.
Book it in. You got to shave everything before you go in, and then you can't have a tan, and then they'll look at you. And
it's true.
And the admin of it and the cost, but also I get it. I get it. It makes sense.
I don't know. It's just like my journey, and I'm honestly like, I don't know. I've just thought about it for so long, and I just go, it's winter, and I've sort of just jumped into it head first. And if I can be frank, I just want to look one appointment at a time, or I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Do you know what I mean?
That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Except remember that timeline, 6 weekly. You need to stick to the schedule, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I just hope that in a year or so from now, I'll be looking back and be like, what a crazy time. That's in my past. And now I'm like a dolphin right now.
Wow, we've come so far.
We've come so far.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Okay. Let me see if there was something. Did you have something to throw at you?
We've got gossip.
Yeah, okay. Let's get into it.
Is it crazy to get straight into gossip?
Maybe please.
Let's do it. I mean, we've actually been talking for ages, so we're not getting straight into gossip.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so we did our Instagram call out for gossip, and you guys all responded. And so now you're seeing that we've recorded a few episodes in advance. Now we're getting to gossip. Okay, so this is a good one. Okay, this is ghost gossip, which I loved. Okay, and this girlie has had it saved in her notes, waiting for us to return.
Oh my god, is that not a love language? That's like podcast love language.
Absolutely.
Keeping a note saved for a podcast,
just
a
in
podcast
case.
that was. What's the word? Dormant for a couple of years, hoping that it comes back, and here it is.
And we're back. We're reactivated. So she says, Mum used to be a cleaner, and she cleaned this same mansion for years. And okay, firstly, can I say that's like the most glamorous thing in the world to like have a regular cleaning gig at a mansion?
So true.
That's awesome. That's a movie.
I was just saying it's giving like Hilary Duff movie.
Yes. Okay. So she always used to clean this mansion for years. She would come home weekly and tell me about how she could feel herself being watched when no one was around. Things would move in front of her. Lights would turn off, which honestly slay, because in my house there's no question of whether ghosts are real. Mum just comes home. She tells her that there's a ghost and she's like, yeah, I believe you. So that's great. Believe women. The eldest daughter who lived in the house would then also talk to her mum about the ghost. So it was known that they were like, oh yeah, we have a ghost. I know you've seen the ghost. We've seen the ghost. Okay, and so apparently the ghost was a little girl who was friendly to them. They liked her. They knew her presence. So they weren't freaked out by it. So when they moved out, this family left the house and they sold it. Then Mum happened to know the people who bought the house. And when the new people moved into the house, she mentioned in passing to them like, oh, like the house has a ghost. Did you know? And the people who'd bought the house, they said they don't believe in that stuff. Don't worry about it. And so like she dropped it. She didn't mention it again. And then years later, they ran into the family who bought the house, and Mum asked if they were still living there. And they said that they sold the place within 2 months because it was haunted, and they were sorry for not listening in the first place. And they just thought that was awesome, that the little girl ghost was so powerful that they made non-believers into such believers that they like sold the whole house.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
That's a freaking story about the power of ghosts, whether you believe or not believe.
The power of ghosts. And I was also I thought it was funny what I said to her. I was like, it's funny that it was like a little girl ghost and that scared them. It wasn't just like, not even like a scary old man ghost.
Yeah.
It's not like an old sexual man with a Prince Albert piercing. It's just a little girl. Like, just let her stay.
Wow. Is anyone else like me, like picturing them like a girl that looks like the ones from The Shining with the twins? I'm picturing like old-timey dress and like, you know, and she could have a nice energy, but like that sort of image is sort of a tainted, scary little girl image.
That's true. Little girls can actually be really scary. And I say that as a little girl.
So true.
Unless...
Wow, what a story. Oh, that also is like ended like a movie. The running in. And don't you see, like, I can see Hilary Duff, like, in her return to movies, like, as an every woman, like, as a cleaner, like,
yeah,
her carrying that story.
She's like, well, I guess I'll just clean this room. If anyone wants to help me, they could. And she's like, I don't want to clean. I want to play.
Okay, cast the little girl.
The little girl is... Who's the little girl?
Yeah, I was going to be like, it's actually too hard to say a famous
There's no
girl.
Children, like Millie Bobby Brown.
Hayden Panettiere.
Millie Bobby Brown's all grown up. Hayden Panettiere.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Have we talked about since Millie Bobby Brown married John Bon Jovi's son?
Absolutely not.
And then I got obsessed with saying that Millie Bobby Brown married John Bon Jovi's son, and now she's Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi.
Oh my God. Why do I feel like I've heard this? Maybe you've just said it interpersonally.
I say it all the time. I chant it. It's like a what do people call like a vocal stim? I'm just like, Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi. Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi. Millie Bobby Brown married John Bon Jovi's son. Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi.
Oh, I realised you've been using it as a vocal warm-up before we did the pod.
Yes, that's probably what I've been doing. But this is some gops. I want to work this out like with you while we go, okay? Because I'm confused a little bit. I love you, girlie, for writing this in. I have trouble following threads, and this is complicated. There's like a love triangle situation happening.
Okay.
And she's now made a chart for me to try to understand it.
Oh, I love it.
And sometimes these are the best ones to do because they don't seem to make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's put our heads together.
So, a friend I went to uni with who'd been with his wife since they were in college got a divorce. But before it was even finalized, started dating a co-worker who was also married. But mere months after they had a baby daddy decides he doesn't like women anymore.
Oh my God.
And they've been super public about being together. But then I was confused about like not liking women anymore. Okay, so...
Okay, wait.
And also like it doesn't matter what gender anyone is.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Okay.
The chart actually really helps. Okay, so it's two surfeit like on the appearance male, female, heterosexual couples, okay? And they're both two couples that are married. They both have kids. One of them have just had a baby. And then the husband from one of the relationships who's married, he has an affair.
This is so fun.
Okay, the woman who just had a baby
leaves
her husband and has an affair with this guy who's also married.
Yeah.
They get together.
Yeah.
And they're super like posting like crazy.
Okay.
Super public, okay? And then the husband of the woman who left after having the baby straight away. He's gay now.
Wow.
I think. And then the wife is just like really mad at everyone, like the friend who's like in this relationship, and everyone's posting on Instagram about it. I think we'll post the chart.
Yeah, if we get listeners' permission, let's post the chart and post like a sort of Zoom like like not a conference, like I'm picturing it as like a uni lecture.
Yeah, I would love that.
Or like you know what it's giving? Okay, you put the chart up, and you know that movie where it's the one where he's like, how do you like them apples? You know, where they like leave it on the board and they're like, see if someone can solve this, and if you can solve it, like you are a genius and you're gonna get into like what is it, Oxford or Mensa or whatever.
It's Goodwill Hunting.
It's Goodwill Hunting.
It's Goodwill fucking.
It's good gossip is what
Good
it is.
goss
and I reckon
fucking.
we put it on the story and then we go, okay, where's our will? Is it bunting or hunting?
I assume it's hunting.
Okay.
I assume. And then I've got 2 other just quick ones that are
Great.
in the same theme of like married and cheating and drama.
Mm-hmm.
So a wonderful listener wrote in to say that his dad cheated on his mum and now he, at like 50 years old, has a newborn baby. Awkward. And he's like, this listener, they're a little bit younger than us, but they're like, you know, in the realm of like our age.
Okay.
Like, imagine if like your parent just like had a newborn baby when you're like already.
That's.
I mean, I guess it happens, but even crazier if it's an affair baby.
So true. Can we like shout out this listener and give you our thoughts and prayers for like whatever that does to like your life and your brain and your family dynamic. That is crazy, but also new life. You know. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, new baby. That's actually, it's at the end of the day, it's a blessing. So, blessing from God. So, enjoy it. New baby brother or sister. And this other one is that this listener found out that the woman they were seeing had a husband. And they found out because the husband called him. And I was like, how did the call go? And he said, he just called him on the telephone and was like, what are you doing with my wife? And he said, your wife? Oh. My wife.
Oh.
Imagine that.
And this comes back to gossip, where we go, gossip is essentially people's stories, and you just try and you go, I can't believe this is happening. This is someone's reality. You know, the next call you get could be someone going, I'm fucking your partner, and you just, and we just soldier on, and we sort of react to that. And
that's why you should always answer the phone. Because I get a lot of spam calls, but I answer them all. Because you never know. You never know.
That's good advice. Always pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Ring, ring. It's exciting to answer the phone.
It is exciting because you don't know what's around the corner. And if I can say this for the people pleasers of the world, I think I've really gotten good at, you know, usually you're scared of the spam. And this we say especially to the next generation, where you don't even want to like engage and have to deal with the skills of, if this is a spam call, if this is someone who's going to like try and like speak to me nonstop about something crazy, like I really have like built up the thing of being like, what is this? All good, thank you, bye. And just doing that.
Yes, that's what you need to do.
Well, should we wrap it?
Yeah, we've been going for a while.
We've been going for it literally a while. So,
do you want to finish on one fuck watch?
Oh my god!
Fuck watch?
Yes, I've prepped fuck watches. If you've got the stamina.
No, let's do it.
Okay, I'm really excited by this fuck watch. So, you listening, think about it. But I posed to you, Lauren, fuck watch a toothbrush and toothpaste.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, a toothbrush is more traditionally like an item that's going to work, that's scrub-a-dub, you know, that's an action piece. Whereas...
Can I say, are you picturing electric or are you picturing normal? What is it?
I was picturing normal,
analog.
But I am an electric toothbrush user though, so it's interesting that...
But I pictured analog too.
That is where your mind goes.
Yeah.
But also there's something about, you know, sinking into a toothpaste, the thickness, the viscosity, being enmeshed in it, but also would probably burn sensitive areas.
Yeah.
And maybe part of toothpaste watching is that you're kind of in it. You're all around toothpaste while you're fucking a toothbrush. So I think that's what I'm choosing.
I think I'm doubling down with you.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? This is so naughty, but like I'm picturing the toothbrush like reaching climax from watching and oozing everywhere all around, you know, and that sort of...
It's cum. It's disgusting, but yeah.
It's so naughty what I said,
it's
but
really,
I stand by it.
This is a tricky game.
I am sort of feeling
it's
a sort of...
coming.
It's really hard because I now do a hump, marry, kill every Wednesday morning on it. Like, I am sort of finding myself like not being able to sink into the... Maybe there's a new iteration, but I know listeners like kind of really want it, but maybe I sort of set us up for failure with the two objects. But
it was too erotic.
We've had a lot of distance from fuck watch. I'm trying to like remember how to sort of take the reins on it and not make anyone too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And not get too real with it. So sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got one. Okay, we'll do this one and we can finish, which is I've named it Billionaire Boys Club. That
was the best part, the naming of the
them,
fucking,
that
Billionaire
fun.
Boys Club.
and it's Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. Which one are you fucking? Which one is watching?
I gotta tell you, I went really basic mode and went on instinct of like, who do I want to fuck? And it was just
okay, I'm curious. Which?
Mark.
Really?
Yeah, he just seems like he's got, I guess, hair and like...
He's got hair.
And like...
He loves his wife.
Yeah, he loves his wife. You know, I do love that sort of rhetoric. And I just thought like, he's more like nerdy boy. Mm. And I guess I could like really get around that sort of sensitivity. And there's just something about Bezos where I'm like, he's a bit too alien to me. He's too like, I don't know, like... But I haven't, maybe I just haven't, like, I don't know, but, like, that's what I just thought. But, like, how would it feel to have Jeff Bezos, like, watching you and, like, he's got drones around you, like, sort of Amazon style. What are you thinking?
You're circled by drones. I kind of agree, actually, because I think Zuckerberg is, like, a weirder, awkwarder guy. Mm-hmm. So you could kind of just fuck him, and then Jeff Bezos would be more adept at, like, the social situation of watching. Not that he'd be good at it, but, like, he would I think he could engage in ways, you know, he'd have tech, he'd be saying things, he'd be kind of like walking around like with confidence in a way that Zuckerberg doesn't have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't want him sheepish on the side, watching in a sort of shy,
Zuckerberg would have way. He'd have hands in his pockets and he'd be like, "Oh, do you mind if I've just got to send an email?" You know.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Bezos is more the like lion, the aggressor, and we actually want him. We just want that energy, like that investment into what we're doing with Zuckerberg, and we're sort of coaxing him out of his shell, and we're sort of I gotta stop. Let's wrap it.
What is this? Is this game becoming pornographic?
Yeah. Maybe.
Discuss.
Please give us feedback. You can just give us feedback. What do you like? What do you take from this? What would you like to leave? We are open. We are
let us know.
We're in the beta phase of the Big Natural Talents new era, so just let us know at Big Natural Talents on Instagram. DM us personally. Write in a letter. We appreciate you listening, and I think it's been another great ep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. See ya later.
Ciao.